I wanted to go through the disclaimer. The purpose for this presentation is for learning. This is to observe the public filing related to an individual CPA that has been sanctioned by the Securities Exchange Commission, the SEC, and the California State Board of Accountancy. So I want to go through and talk about Li Huan Sandra Hao. She's a CPA from California. On June 9th, 2022, she was sanctioned by the SEC for insider trading. So three of the company that she was doing it with is Finistar Corp, it's a Delaware corporation's headquarters in Sunnyvale, California. She works with their financial statement. Oclaro is also a Delaware corporation headquartered in San Jose, California. She evaluated the financial for the merger with Lumentum, and Lumentum Holding is another San Jose, California headquarters. This is a company that will merge with Oclaro. So the incident was she purchased stocks Finisar before the release of the quarterly and a year-end announcement. She was the one who does Finisar statements, and also she purchased Oclaro preceding Oclaro announcement of a merger with Lumentum. On June 15, 2017, she purchased 3,000 shares of Finisar at $24.86. And then when Finisar announced a positive earning, the stock closed at $27.79, is an 8.4% increase in price. Oclaro happens on March 3rd, 2018. She purchased 15,000 shares on the information for the merger with Lumentum. So when Lumentum announced a merger on March 12th, the stock increased by 27.5%. So the SEC issue a cease and desist against Sandra Hao on the pursuant to Section 4C1 and 20C for insider trading by the respondent, Sandra. And continue with that is that she only make a profit of $48,000, but she violated the Section 10B of the Exchange Act and Rule 10B-5. The finding was the Section 10B prohibit fraudulent conduct in connection with the purchase of a sale of securities, engage in willful violations of federal security laws. The outcome, so not only that, but she also violated her firm policy. She worked for a tax services firm. I can't get that info on tax services firm. When she was hired, she signed a contract that she could not make use of her client confidential information obtained during the course of her employment without the prior written consent of the firm. She also signed an acknowledgement of receipt of the employee's handbook, prohibited trading in securities of any public company while in possession of material non-public information. She also received compliance training. So the outcome of her incidents is the SEC decided to accept her offer of settlement that cease and desist from committing causing any violations. They revoked her CPA license, and she had to pay all kind of fees, total of $105,207 to the SEC. Also, along with the SEC, she was disciplined through the California Board of Accountancy. Her CPA license was revoked. They put her on a probation period for 3 years with conditions that she had to obey all the laws. She had to reimburse the California for the fees for investigation and prosecution. and she had to complete her continuing education. I mean, insider trading is nothing more than buying and selling of the company stocks based on confidential, non-public information. I mean, lots of people do it. You have famous people like Martha Stewart does it, and the Enron CEO Skilling did it, and the famous golfer Phil Mickelson. These people have lots of money and they still will commit insider trading. So after the SEC issue, the Security Act of 1934 start with the whole thing about insider trading. In 1980, after the junk bond king scandal, the SEC ramped up the fines for insider trading as well as they're strictly monitoring suspicious activity from insider trading. Now, the SEC uses AI data analytics to track suspicious trading with people in the higher positions of publicly traded companies. A little background on Miss Sandra Howe is at the time she was reprimanded, she was 50. She resigns on 1687 Via Cortina in San Jose. There's I checked on Zillow. I mean, she's not residing in some fancy mansion. Her neighborhood is an upper middle class. Maybe the Zillow estimated at 2 million. It's a 4-bedroom house, 300,000 square foot place. At the time she was reprimanded again, her job position, her title was Senior Director of Tax for tax services firm. She provided tax advice to the firm from 1999 to 2022. And education, I can't find anything on her educations. As of February 2025, her CPA license is active in California. She has completed all her conditional requirement and have her license reinstated. I can't find any other information on LinkedIn. I did Google search, nothing on Google. I did people search, nothing on people search. I can't find any data under her married name of Ma. I looked through her kids' name. She had 2 kids. I can't find anything related to her. I try Truthfinder and Instant Checkmate. These 2 are pay services. I didn't have money to pay for these. I even went to the IVC library and have one of the librarian helped me search other site. Both of us can't come up with anything. Now she have either paid someone to scrub all data from the internet. Pretty much the only thing I can't find the company that she works for either. So she have a CPA license. I assume that she does have a 4-year education as well as pass the CPA exam, but no other information could be found. But she only make $48,000 for insider trading. I believe if she had buy the stock anytime way in advance because she believed in the company she works in and hold the stocks for a longer time period, just to show that she like to invest in and believe in the work of the company she works for, I don't think she would be having these issues. It's just a bad decision to gain 48,000 and had to go through with all the legal ramifications plus paying back to the SEC for all the fees.